Alright, welcome to this episode of my playthrough of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We are in Crookback Bog, where we have finally met the crones, and they done made me mad. Because, yeah, they told us what happened to Ciri, and it wasn't good. And they were partly to blame for it, because they wanted to kill her and eat her. Yeah, really. And so Ciri did randomly appear in the bog. They took her in, laid her down, let her recover, so that they could take her feet and make a broth and things like that. And so Ciri fled, and now we're pissed at them. And yeah, whole bunch of stuff happened. If you haven't watched the last couple episodes, really recommend you go back and do that. So I'm gonna figure out what I want to do next. So without any further ado, let's figure that out. Now, in this area, there were a bunch of orphans, but I don't see them around anymore. I have a funny feeling the crones did terrible things to the orphans. Because the crones are terrible people, honestly. I feel terrible for having helped them, but well, what you do to get what you want, right? And no, I would never want to imply that the ends justify the means. But I mean, like, look at this shit. Like, this is terrible. Where? I don't even see Gran anywhere. I want to look at the entries of these characters. So there's the Brewess. The crone known as Brewess was the middle of the three demonic sisters in terms of age, but the first in terms of size. Brewess was said to be a master concoctor of magical mixtures, and in the more ghastly legends was said to know over a dozen different recipes for human soup. Yeah. Imlerith was somebody we saw in the flashback last episode. Imlerith, a general of the Wild Hunt and a frequent guest in Geralt's nightmares, had been chasing Ciri for quite some time, striving to deliver her to his ruler, Eredin. This powerful and brutal warrior had fought in the countless battles and campaigns for conquest waged by the An-El. In other words, he prized physical confrontation above all else, seeking out direct, bloody skirmishes where opponents pit their strength, agility, and training against each other in a contest to the death. The Weavess. Though the youngest of the three crones, the Weavess was not one jot less ugly or evil than her older sisters. It was she who wove their magic tapestries of human hair gathered as a tribute from the young children of nearby villages during their cutting ceremonies. These tapestries were how the worshippers of the Ladies of the Wood made contact with and paid homage to their deities. And the Wispess. The crones of Velen were not just old, they were literally ancient, having been around since the reign of the first human kings and possibly even since the coming of the elves. Of the three ghastly sisters, the Wispess was the most ancient, or at least so claimed the swamp dwellers' whispered legends. Whispered, for if they spoke too loudly the crone would hear it, for she demanded a tribute in the form of human ears, which she hung from trees, and through which, using primeval magic, she heard all that happened in the swamp. Yeah, so these people be evil. And Cirilla's entry has been updated, and we also now have an image of Cirilla. Cyrilla, Fiona, Ellen, Rhiannon, what can I possibly say about her? Let me see. Da-da-da. Oh, da-da-da. Yeah, I think most of this I've read. Alright, so, starting from a point way back I read this, Ciri's gift proved a curse as well. Because of it, she would one day have to hide from the entire world, even Geralt. Ciri's biography contained one more great secret. Her natural father was none other than the Emperor of Nilfgaard, Emhyr van Emreis. His words confirmed the fears swirling in Geralt's mind. Ciri had returned and was in mortal danger, for the unrelenting Wild Hunt was on her trail. Yennefer made it clear why the Wild Hunt wanted Ciri. Eredin wanted the power latent in her elder blood. She also let Geralt know that Ciri had been seen in war-ravaged Velen as well as in Novigrad, the largest city in the world. It seemed that during Ciri's time in Velen she got into a quarrel with some sort of witch or witches in the swamps. Geralt learned the truth of Ciri's time in the swamps from the mouths of the hideous crones themselves. Even Ciri, better able to hold her own than most anyone in existence, was lucky to escape from these powerful beings alive and intact. Alright, so what do I want to do next? Bloody Baron is the next main quest to take on, for sure. Do I have any secondary quests? No. Witcher contracts. Have her at an appropriate level. You know, I'm level 10 now, so I think I can go back and do Jenny of the Woods. So I think that's going to be my next step. First, now there's the ancient oak and the ruined tower. Yeah, I think I'm going to go back and do Jenny of the Woods, which is all the way over here. But I'm going to do it by way of these points of interest here. So first, I'm going to start with this point of interest right here. I do really like the fog and lighting effects in the swamp. It's just...
Oi, Master! You'll stay clear of that fog if you value your life.
I'm curious what you have to say, Leslav.
Careful, sir. A monster prowls the bog. Enter the mist and you'll never see home again.
This monster, tell me more.
Only seen it once myself, and that from afar and past dusk. Thought it were a man at first. Then it turned, and I saw eyes burning like coals and a jaw full of fangs, one next to the other.
Humanoid? Nocturnal? First attack. Remember when it happened?
A week passed, near about. It was then Boren vanished. Merrick and Tomil went looking for him, didn't come back either, them two. I were afeard. Now none dare venture into the bog. Camp stands deserted, and the peat there, Master, it's the best sort. Black as pitch and oily. Good for fuel and...
Fascinating, but staying with the topic at hand. Assume you put up the notice in Downwarren.
Aye, 'twere me. But to know someone reads 'em, paid a scribe a dozen eggs to write it up.
I can help. For a fee.
Course! Why, even an ox don't pull a plough for free.
Afraid I'll need more than an ox needs. How much are you willing to pay exactly?
So this actually ends up being a follow-up to a notice I found on the notice board a little ways back. So let's try our normal 10% increase in asking price.
Oh, Master, you value your services dear. But so be it. I'll agree to that.
All right, time I got to work. Where'll I find this monster?
Start south of here. But beware, bad poxy air hangs o'er the marsh. Stings your eyes, claws at your throat. Claws so hard you could choke.
Find out what's killing people in the fog. Well, that is going to be a backtrack from my current waypoint. Yeah. So I'm still going to go to this waypoint, and then I'm going to go over here. And then I'm going to go over here, and then I'm going to come down first I'm going to go to this undiscovered location, then I'm going to hunt the swamp thing, then I'm going to go up here, and then I'm going to come down this way. That's the way it's going to go. I'm almost to this location anyway. What was that? That was Moliero, okay. Oh, it's a monster nest. Haha. So my armor's broken, my silver sword is broken.
Drowners are coming out of there. Best blow it up.
Drowned Dead, that's a new one. And that got me a level up. Sweet. First things first, I am going to repair my stuff. There's the armor repaired. And there's the sword repaired. Next, I'm going to see what I want to do with that skill point. I will see you on the other side. And I am going to upgrade Undying again, because I believe it did save my butt when I was upgrading, or looking into the... Where was it? It was when I was about to start going into the Crones of Crookback Bog, and I fought a bunch of bandits, and I'm pretty sure this saved my butt and stopped me from dying. So I'm going to upgrade it again. Next level, vitality reaches 0, be restored with a bonus of 50%, requires at least 1 adrenaline point, which will be consumed, and adrenaline point gain plus 3%. There we go. So now that that is taken care of, let's go find what's killing people in the fog. aside from the fog.
No ordinary fog, this. The odor. Metallic, almost.
It's taking me to this hut. Interesting. No, it's taking me past the hut.
Didn't even have time to pull out his weapon. Monster must have been concealed. Surprised him. Corpse is decomposed almost completely. Guess I'm dealing with an old foglet, hiding behind an illusion.
Ignis Fatuus. Interesting. I've fought foglets before. They're a pain in the butt, but...
An illusion. Tracks masked with magic. This is getting interesting. Someone placed an illusion here. Bastards are strong. Must be the fog.
Yeah, for a level 4 foglet, that was a harder fight than it should have been. Jeez, Ignis hits hard. I'm just going to try and not die for a little bit here. Take a trophy from the Foglet's body. Monster Eye, Foglet Teeth, Foglet Mutagen, Carabella, Foglet Trophy. Alright, I'm going to take a moment to meditate. That Foglet hit hard. Right, so this is the way I came in. That's the way it's telling me to go. So first I'm going to take a look over here, see what I find. There's just another exit, okay. Bunch of dead people and horses.
Any tidings?
Monster's dead. Fog's dispersed.
Ha! Village folk will be content. Give 'em cause to celebrate. Well, you've earned your reward. Take it, and fare you well.
Hang on a minute. This is less than we agreed.
Master Witcher, that beast, it kept me from gathering peat. And I'd still me family to feed. But a few crowns left now, and I've yet to buy new tools. Show some mercy. I'll pay ye. I will. Pay ye twice the fee, but in a week's time, once I've made up some of me losses.
Yeah, I'm a sympathetic Geralt, so...
Fine. So be it. But you remember that I'll remember. You won't get out of paying this.
Thank ye, Witcher. Thank ye kindly, my lord. Melitele bless ye. May ye be fruitful and...
Get to work. You've only got a week.
Return in a week to collect the agreed upon reward plus interest. Interesting. Haha. Alright. Next one that we're going to hit is this one up here. I wonder if that's a week in-game or a week in real time. This is the broken tower, but there's now a single monster icon in it. I'm curious what it is. Earth Elemental, level 25. Oh, hell. Ah, no. Cannot tackle. Oh, that is a big open area. Is that an area that I can just go across? Oh, the thing I want is in the middle of it. Okay, lovely. And I'm not taking Roach in there. Oh, it's guarded treasure, okay. What are you guarded by? A level 8 water hag. I did not know the water hags could do that. Alright. Apparently I am stuck in the water. I don't know how I'm supposed to get out. Yeah, I think this is very much so a glitch because I can't do a damn thing. If Roach gets to me, I wonder if I can mount him? I don't know. Yeah, because it's not letting me climb out. So I'm going to reload my last checkpoint and see you on the other side. There we go, much better. I'm not stuck in a hole. Like, literally stuck in a literal hole. Amber dust, ruby dust, diagram for arbitrator, enhanced grape shot, tracker's boots, iron ore, cured leather. Sweet. Not a bad haul at all. Ah, there we go. I almost fell into that exact same hole. Alright, let me just get out of this area here and back to where Roach is. Alright, well I'm going to call an end to the episode here. You know the drill, click over there. Join me next time as we explore the points of interest in Southern Velen. See you then.